Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are taking you on an epic journey across the greatest country on earth, the United States of America. We're talking 50 states, folks, spanning a landmass just slightly smaller than all of Europe, from the tropical beaches of Hawaii to the bright lights of New York City and everything in between. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of 20 of the very best this country has to offer. Get ready to fall in love with America all over again. First up, we're heading down south to Savannah, Georgia. This city is like stepping back in time, in the best way possible. Picture cobblestone streets, moss-draped oak trees, and those gorgeous Victorian mansions that just scream Southern hospitality. Savannah is the oldest city in Georgia, so it's got history for days. You can practically feel it oozing out of the walls as you stroll through the historic district. And speaking of strolling, a leisurely walk through Forsyth Park is a must. Oh, and did I mention the food? Get ready for some serious comfort food, Southern style. Savannah's got it all. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. We are headed to the city of brotherly love, the birthplace of America, the one and only Philadelphia. No trip to Philly is complete without a selfie with the Liberty Bell. And while you're at it, you gotta hit up the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Even if you're not an art aficionado, you've gotta run up those steps like Rocky. And hey, speaking of rites of passage, let's talk cheesesteaks. Next up, we're trading the hustle and bustle of the city for the serenity of the desert. That's right, we're headed to Sedona, Arizona, where the red rocks are calling. The red sandstone formations are like something out of a John Wayne movie, only way more colorful. Make sure you check out Airport Mesa and Cathedral Rock for some truly epic views. And if you're feeling adventurous, there are plenty of hiking trails to explore. Alright folks, get ready to say hello to the Windy City. Chicago, Illinois is calling, and trust me, you don't want to miss this call. We're talking about a city with a skyline that'll take your breath away, a food scene that'll make your taste buds sing, and a spirit that's as big as its famous deep dish pizza. Now, you can't go to Chicago and not try the deep dish. Just be prepared to unhinge your jaw, because this ain't your average pizza, folks. Once you've had your fill of pizza, head over to Millennium Park to snap a selfie with the bean. And for a bird's eye view of the city, take a trip up the Willis Tower. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're headed north, way north, to the last frontier, Alaska, and more specifically to Denali National Park. Now, this ain't your average walk in the park. We're talking about 6 million acres of pure wilderness. Think snow-capped mountains, glaciers that'll blow your mind, and forests so vast you'll think you've stepped into a fairy tale. And the wildlife? Get ready to see some of nature's most majestic creatures in their natural habitat. Get ready to party, folks, because we're headed to the Big Easy, the city that knows how to let the good times roll. New Orleans. Now, you can't talk about New Orleans without mentioning Mardi Gras. And when you're not catching beads and dancing in the streets, make sure you indulge in some fakiroi view of that world famous New Orleans cuisine. We're talking jambalaya, gumbo, po' boys, and beignets that'll melt in your mouth. Next up, we're heading to the heart of the Rocky Mountains, to a place where the air is fresh, the views are breathtaking, and the wildlife is abundant. That's right, we're talking about Rocky Mountain National Park. We're talking over 300 miles of hiking trails, ranging from easy strolls to challenging climbs. Keep your eyes peeled for elk, bighorn sheep, and maybe even a moose or two. And if you're really lucky, you might even spot a black bear. Alright, coffee lovers, this one's for you. We are headed to the Emerald City, the birthplace of Starbucks, the one and only Seattle. Now, you can't go to Seattle without visiting the original Starbucks, but don't stop there. Seattle is home to a thriving coffee culture with independent coffee shops on practically every corner. And when you're not caffeinating, make sure you check out the iconic Space Needle and visit Pike Place Market. Get ready to turn up the heat, folks, because we're headed to the Magic City, Miami. Miami Beach is a must-see with its Art Deco architecture, wide sand beaches, and turquoise waters. And when you're not soaking up the sun, you can check out the vibrant nightlife or indulge in some delicious Cuban food. And hey, if you're feeling lucky, take a short drive to South Beach and try to spot a celebrity or two. Alright, history buffs, get ready to geek out because we're headed to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. No trip to D.C. is complete without a visit to the White House, the Capitol building, and the Lincoln Memorial. And make sure you pay your respects at the National Mall, home to some of the most moving memorials in the country. And hey, if you're feeling presidential, take a tour of the White House. Next up, we're headed to Big Sky Country, Montana, to explore the rugged beauty of Glacier National Park. This park is a hiker's paradise, with over 700 miles of trails winding through pristine forests, alpine meadows, and past glacial lakes. Now, if you're looking for a challenge, try hiking the Going to the Sun Road. And make sure you bring your camera because the views are truly unforgettable. Glacier National Park is home to grizzly bears, black bears, wolves, elk, and bighorn sheep. Get ready for your close-up, folks, because we're headed to the entertainment capital of the world, Los Angeles. No trip to LA is complete without a stroll down the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And make sure you check out the TCL Chinese Theater, where you can see the handprints and footprints of Hollywood legends. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, take a drive down Sunset Boulevard and see if you can spot a celebrity or two. You never know who you might see cruising around in their convertible. Get ready to roll the dice and let it ride, folks, because we're headed to Sin City, Las Vegas. Now, you can't go to Vegas and not gamble. Just remember to set a budget and stick to it, because those slot machines can be addictive. And when you're not trying to win big, make sure you check out one of the many spectacular shows. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, take a helicopter ride over the strip at night. Next up, we're headed to the Beehive State, Utah, to explore the stunning beauty of Zion National Park. This park is a hiker's paradise, with towering sandstone cliffs, emerald pools, and slot canyons that'll take your breath away. Now, if you're looking for a challenge, try hiking the Narrows. It's an unforgettable experience, but make sure you're prepared to get wet. Zion National Park is home to desert bighorn sheep, mountain lions, and even the occasional California condor. Get ready to ride a cable car and cross the Golden Gate Bridge, folks, because we're headed to the city by the Bay, San Francisco. No trip to San Francisco is complete without a ride on one of those iconic cable cars. And make sure you visit Alcatraz Island, the former prison that's now a popular tourist destination. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, take a ferry to Sausalito, a charming town located just across the Golden Gate Bridge. Get ready to escape to paradise, folks, because we're headed to the Florida Keys. Now, the best way to experience the Keys is to rent a car and drive the overseas highway. It's 113 miles of pure scenic bliss, with bridges connecting the islands and stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean. And make sure you try a slice of key lime pie while you're there. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, try snorkeling or scuba diving in the coral reefs. Get ready to experience the wild side of America, folks, because we're headed to Yellowstone National Park. Now, no trip to Yellowstone is complete without a visit to Old Faithful, the most famous geyser in the world. And make sure you check out the Grand Prismatic Spring, a massive hot spring that's known for its vibrant colors. Yellowstone is home to grizzly bears, black bears, wolves, elk, bison, and more. Just remember to keep your distance and admire these creatures from afar. Aloha, folks. We're headed to the Aloha State, a land of volcanoes, lush rainforests, and some of the most stunning beaches on earth. Hawaii, whether you're looking to relax on the beach, hike through a volcano, or learn to surf, Hawaii has something for everyone. And don't forget to try some of the local cuisine like poke, kalua pig, and shave ice. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, try swimming with manta rays or snorkeling with sea turtles. Get ready to hail a cab and grab a slice of pizza, folks, because we're headed to the city that never sleeps, New York City. No trip to New York is complete without a visit to Times Square, the Empire State Building, and Central Park. And make sure you catch a Broadway show. Grab a bagel from a street vendor and hail a yellow cab at least once. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, try exploring some of the city's lesser known neighborhoods like Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. You'll find a whole new side to the city that most tourists never see. And last but not least, we're headed to one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in the world, the Grand Canyon. Whether you choose to hike to the bottom, take a mule ride, or simply gaze out over its vast expanse from the rim, the Grand Canyon is an experience you won't soon forget. And be sure to catch a sunrise or sunset over the canyon. The colors are absolutely breathtaking. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, try whitewater rafting down the Colorado River. Well, folks, there you have it. 20 of the best places to visit in the USA. From the bustling cities to the great outdoors, America has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure today. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey across the USA. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell for more travel adventures.